So I'm going to talk about Mortal Kombat 2021. I'm going to get into spoilers later in the video. So if you don't want to be spoiled, when I tell you spoilers are coming, you know the drill. So I did go see the movie in the theater, and I had a good time. I'll get into how I feel about it, but I want to go over the critic reviews because they seem to kind of miss the mark a little bit. If you just want a quick little rundown, I would give the movie a 7 out of 10. I thought it was mindless fun, kind of like Godzilla versus Kong. I think if they had shed 20 minutes off of this movie, it would have been really good. There's no finger wagging in the movie. It literally is just mostly fighting the entire movie. But I think if you take 20 minutes off the movie, it would have been a lot better. I'll get into some spoilers too, because I know a lot of people want to know about Cage and stuff like that. So I will let you know when I get into those. But as far as what's going on with the movie, I think if you just want to have some mindless fun and watch some really cool fights, you're not gonna hate the movie. So over on Rotten Tomatoes, critics are already starting to review bomb the movie. And why are they doing that? Because, well, if you look at just a quick search result for Mortal Kombat, they don't like it. They call it boring and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people are going to say, I'm really curious to what the audience score for this movie will be, because I think a lot of people are going to go after it because it's not, in my opinion, I think the older one is better. If you want my honest opinion, I thought it was a better movie because for a few reasons, we'll not get into spoilers, but critics are going after it, saying that it's boring and dull, but it's got really good action. And I think with these people, it's always, if it had a finger wagging moment where the characters lecture you about privilege and stuff, maybe it would have been a higher movie for them, but it really doesn't have any of that. And I know a lot of people are going to counter that and saying, oh, well, Melina, they made Melina black. She's in the movie for like 5 minutes. That's not really that much of a spoiler. And she won't be around for a sequel. Now, I am going to talk spoilers a little bit. So that's pretty much my opinion. So if you don't want spoilers, I would go ahead and check out now. But critics already attacking the movie. The new Mortal Kombat is a death match with boredom. That's what they're saying about it. And as you can see, 53%. So they've already got it rotten. I don't think it's rotten. If you're looking for something up there with Godzilla and Godzilla versus Kong, I think you'll find it here. But like I said, I would give this movie a 7 out of 10. I gave Godzilla versus Kong an 8 out of 10. It's a much better movie in my opinion. All right, so spoilers. The new guy, Cole Young. My biggest question with him was, why is he the main character in this? And there's a reason for that. So like I said, there's spoilers. It turns out he's like the last of Scorpion's clan. He's a direct descendant to Scorpion, and it ties him to him. They actually have like a pretty cool little tag team match at the end of the movie where they fight Sub-Zero. He's not a bad character, but that's why he is how he is because he's related to Scorpion. Johnny Cage, by the way, is briefly in the movie. He's like on a movie poster, and they sequel bait with him. He's going to be pretty much front and center at the sequel, during the sequel, if the movie gets a sequel, right? If the movie gets a sequel. He'll be front and center, and they're not going to swap him out because you see what he looks like from his movie poster. You see everything but his face. There won't be any swapping with him. They're not going to make him any different group. He'll be exactly how he is in the game. And personally, I hope they cast The Miz. That was going around on social media. I hope they cast The Miz for him. I think that would be a good casting. Sub-Zero, by the way, is really cool in it. Most of the characters are pretty good. I like the way it's all set up. It's pretty cheesy. The way they get their powers is cheesy. A lot of action, a lot of cheese. I did like the fights. Some of the fatalities are really brutal. And there's a lot of nods to the game in it. If you watch the movie and you've played a lot of the games, you're going to see a lot of little nods to the game, which I like. It honestly reminds me a little bit of the stuff that was in Sonic the Hedgehog. I think this movie's kind of on par with Sonic the Hedgehog, to be honest, as far as video game movies. they're almost there, but they just haven't quite got it yet. Like I said, I think the first one was better. The second Mortal Kombat movie from the sequel to the old 1995 one or whatever year that was that movie came out sucks, but the first one is pretty good. This movie's almost there. I think the sequel, if they get to do one, will be much better. You're going to have more fighters introduced into it. They don't introduce everybody. There's some good stuff in here. I do think if you're a fan of the games, you probably will like it. If you're just looking for a good martial arts movie, you will probably like it. If you're just looking for dumb entertainment, you'll probably like it. Like I said, I didn't see any woke stuff. A lot of people always point to Melina. She's in the fucking movie for 5 minutes. I really don't think that it's that big of a deal, to be honest. Unless she's like your favorite character or something. I don't see the problem. So, I don't know. I liked it. I think the critics are wrong on this one again. We'll see. The audience score should be out by Sunday, so we'll see if I'm wrong in there. But I thought it was all right. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought. If you're going to see the movie, if you saw the movie, what did you think about it? Is the Melina thing just too much for you? You're done. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. And remember, Johnny Cage, he will be in the sequel. And from the way they set it up, they're specifically saying, oh, I'm going to, like the Cole Young guys, because they're going to look for the new champions. There's no tournament in this movie, by the way. But the way that they set up the ending, they're kind of like the end battle. It kind of was set up like a tournament. They did a lot of one-on-one fighting. The next one will probably be a tournament. I don't know how many they're going to do, but one of them, I know they've signed on for 4 sequels. One of them, probably the next one, would be a tournament, or the one after that. You can see their world building with this movie. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.